Hey besties, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing my top 5 Korean BLs that I absolutely loved. Spoiler free, so don't worry. These are the series that made me laugh, cry, and fangirl way too hard. Whether you're new to Korean BL or you're just looking for something to binge, I got you covered. Let's dive in. Love for Love's Sake is one of the most comforting BLs I have ever watched. It is soft, emotional, and just hits differently. The story is all about connection, healing, and those little moments that make love feel real. The way the characters look at each other, the small gestures, even the quiet conversations, it all just hits. What I love most is that it's not about over the top drama or messy love triangles. It's about trust, care, and emotional growth in the quietest, most meaningful way. And Chae Home's little moment of jealousy, honestly, some of the cutest part of the show. I couldn't stop smiling. If you like stories that make your heart ache a little, make you smile, and just feel real, Love for Love's Sake is exactly that kind of BLs that stay with you long after the episode ends. Boyfriend Tactics is one of my favorite Korean BLs of 2025, and it's perfect if you're looking for something short and sweet. Only 8 episodes, so you can easily binge it in a day. It follows university students and blend campus life with sports in a way that feels really natural and fun. The chemistry between the two leads is just amazing, and it's so effortless and believable. Every little interaction, from playful banter to quiet emotional moments, makes you root for them so hard. It's light, cozy, and really enjoyable if you love character driven romance with a bit of campus energy. What makes this BL stand out is how it portrays the reality of queer life. Coming out is shown as a process, and the show handles it with care, which is really refreshing. It's not just fantasy fluff, it's relatable and heartfelt. My only small gripe is that the second couple story feels a bit underdeveloped. I was hoping for a proper confession, but it's still a minor detail compared to everything else this show does right. Overall, if you're looking for a short, heartwarming Korean BL with genuine chemistry, laughs, and emotional moments, Ball Boy Tactics is definitely one to watch. Let's Free the Curse of Taekwondo really hits me in a way I wasn't expecting. From the very first beginning, the connection between Do-hee and Ji-hyung felt so organic. The way they interact, the little exchanges, and how their different personalities just fit each other. I found myself smiling at the quiet moments, the playful looks, the shared laugh, those moments where you can tell something deeper is happening without anyone having to say much. That kind of subtle chemistry is what I live for in a BL. What surprised me the most was how emotional it gets. There's this time jump, and dealing with things like family pressure and reconnecting after years apart had weight to their feelings. It doesn't just stay light and easy the whole time. Some scenes made me pause and think about how people carry memories and pain, and how healing doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looked like two people just growing back together. I would say there were moments I wish the pacing felt smoother, especially around the jump between their timelines. But honestly, that doesn't take away from how much this story stayed with me. If you like a BL that's more than cute moments, one that gives you warmth, thoughtfulness, and real emotional layers, then Let's Free the Curse of Taekwondo is definitely worth watching. Thundercloud Rainstorm was honestly one of the most emotionally charged Korean BLs I've watched in a long time. From the very first scene, a funeral, you can feel the weight of everything. We meet Johan, who seems calm, collected, almost distant. Then we meet Lee Jo, who is clearly been through a really rough time. At first, it doesn't feel like a typical love story. There's tension, confusion, and undying sense of pain that just covers everything. Something about the way these two are thrown together feels almost like fate, or maybe chaos wearing a disguise. Joanne's kindness seems gentle at first, but you can feel something unsettled underneath. And Herijo is vulnerable, wounded, and at times unpredictable. It's not sunshine and soft glances. It's more like stormy waves crashing against a shore, which honestly fits the tone of the show perfectly. What kept me watching episode after episode was how the story never stayed in one emotional place for long. One moment they are sharing a quiet, tender conversation, the next jealousy, tension, or heavy look that says more than words ever could. The emotions are big, messy, and so real. That's what makes the series it's so hard. I also love how the soundtrack sets the mood. This quiet piano moment, it feels like the world around the characters mirrors what's happening inside them. It's like the show is constantly reminding us that these two aren't just falling in love, they are facing storm together. In the end, Thundercloud Rainstorm isn't a fluff-filled, easy watch, and I think it's exactly why it sticks with you. It's intense, layered, and doesn't shy away from the uncomfortable part of love. Jealousy, power imbalances, emotional walls, fears of letting go. If you like reels that make you think and feel deeply, this one might hit you right in the chest. For me, it's not just about the romance, it's about the emotional journey these characters go through. It is messy, it is raw, and honestly, it is unforgettable. The Eighth Sense is number one Korean BL on my list, and honestly, that's what feels completely earned. The reason is because it doesn't just tell a love story, it makes you feel everything. From the very beginning, the show moves at its own pace. It doesn't rush emotion or force romance. Instead, it allows the story to breathe. The cinematography, the ocean imagery, everything is intentional. It creates this calm but heavy atmosphere that pulls you in and doesn't let go. One of the best things about the hate sense is how deeply it explores mental health. Jones isn't written as a typical BL lead, is withdrawn, emotionally guarded, and clearly carrying unresolved pain. What I love is that the show never treats the struggle as a plot device. Its anxiety and grief are handled with so much respect, and that is honestly so rare. Jeon is another reason the series stand out for me. It doesn't try to fix Jeon or push him to open up, it simply stays. There's something incredibly comforting about the way he offers quiet support instead of dramatic declarations. Their connection grows slowly through shared moments, shared silence, and mutual understanding, and that makes their bond feels real. The romance itself is subtle but powerful. Every glance, every touch, every pause feels meaningful. When they finally came together, it feels like two people finding safety in each other after feeling lost for so long. By the time the series ends, the eighth sense doesn't feel like another BL. It feels like emotional experience. It's soft, healing, and deeply human. For me, that's exactly why it deserves number one spots for me. Because it doesn't just entertain, it resonates. And that's it for my top 5 Korean BLs. I hope you enjoyed this list and found a new show to watch. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling me which BL you are watching next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.